welcome to the shed, and I'm going to share with you an etude on the first half of the tune Ornithology. So it's in the key of G major, and I have numbers written here, and I will be analyzing all the notes here and playing some stuff for you. And the numbers have to do with the major scale that is based on the root of the chord. So these numbers are showing what these notes are in relationship to G major. This is still G major, so we'll have some lowered thirds and some lowered sevenths and stuff. So we start out by outlining the one chord in second inversion, and then I'm enclosing the root. Then I am stealing a little bit from the melody, going 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now I play this B flat. That B flat is the lowered third, which is a very important note in this G minor chord, and that really tells me that I am shifting tonalities from major to minor. So let's listen to what that sounds like. You hear that B flat? That means that we're in a new territory. We are doing a 2 chord in the key of F major. I'm going to hold that over. I like it so much I'm going to enclose it, go back to the root, fifth, lowered seventh, fifth. That 5 resolves into the 3 of this chord. And now I have some like altered dominant stuff here. I really like the flat 9, sharp 9 sound. So let's listen to that phrase from that B flat. Listen to that. Flat 9, sharp 9 to the root, down to the lowered 7, which resolves to the 3rd of the next chord. I'm going to come up a jazz triplet, 3, 5, 7 to the 9. That 9 actually is going to act as the first note in an enclosure to the root. And then I have a bebop at the end. 1 to a 5. And then I have a little blues lick here. So it's 1, 4, 5. And then I have my lowered third going up to the 3rd, and that's what gives it its bluesy sound. So make sure that you articulate it so that this just doesn't pop out too much, and it just like leads into that major third. On this F minor 7, so the F major became minor again. Instead of outlining the lower third, what I did was I am like making this almost F harmonic minor, and this is like a C7 thing. So I have this little syncopated rhythm going to the 3rd. Then on the B flat chord, I am playing 2 lowered 9s in a row. So I enclose the 7th, go up to the root, and I really like the sound of those 2 lowered 9s, the 2 flat 9s. So let's listen to these 2 measures. Yeah, listen to that. I like that a lot. All right, that lowered 7 is going to resolve to the 3rd again. 3rd, 7th, 2, passing tone down to the 1 and up to the 3. Here's our first minor 2, 5. So I'm going to start right on the root, go up to the lowered 3rd, root, lowered 7th, and here, this happens so much in a dominant 7 flat 9 chord that I did it twice. All right, so we have the 3rd and then pop up to the flat 9. And that really, I mean, those 2 notes give you most of the juice of this chord. So we have the 3rd and the flat 9, and then I come down to the 7, which is the other part of the juice. And let's listen to these 2 measures. And that lowered 7 is going to resolve to the lowered 3rd of this next chord. So I'm going to go up, come back down to the 2. I have a passing tone going to the 3rd, then a 5th. That is going to resolve up to a new target tone for this minor 7 flat 5. Instead of going to the root, now I'm going to go to the flat 5, and then come down to the 7. And then here we go. Here it is again. The 3 going to the flat 9. That E flat is still good, and it's a good sound. So let's listen to those 2 measures. One more time. And, oh my gosh, a 7 going into a root this time. Yeah, this did not resolve to a G minor chord like it did before. So I'm just going to come up that chord because this is one of the cool parts about this tune. First of all, you have this minor 2-5 going to a minor 1 chord. That's an interesting part of the tune. The other part is you have a minor 2-5 going to a 3. So this is the beginning of a longer turnaround. I have 3, 6, 2, 5. So I just come up that arpeggio, come down to the 6. That resolves to the 9. 6s go to 9s. And I have like some mirroring with the rhythm here. I didn't plan it, but there it is. So let's listen to that lick. Just 1, 3, 5, 7, 6, going to the 2, 1, and then 2 lowered 3. Then on this A minor 7th chord, what I'm actually doing is I'm playing C major 7 based on the 3rd, and it's going to give me 3, 5, 7, 9, but I'm doing it out of order. I'm doing it in inversion. And then I come down, I do a little skipping. 4, 3, down to the 5th, up to the 7, And then I have 6. I like 6 on a dominant 7th chord. It sounds good. This right here, this E flat major triad, I am thinking about it being 1/2 step above the D7, and that's going to give me some altered tones. So let's listen to this line, starting from that B minor 7. And then it would resolve to the 3rd of the next chord. So let's listen to the whole thing. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.